Welcome back, Starla Play. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are live. We are live. Newcastle, Man City. We're live, man. If you're new here, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to get involved. All of them things there, man. We are obviously trying to build this channel up, man. But we're going to be watching Manchester City versus Newcastle, man. Who can win this game? Who can win this game? That is the key question, isn't it? Who's going to win the game today, man? I haven't even got the lineups or nothing ready, so very unprepared of me today. But let's see if we can get the game up. Here we go. Kick off, about to kick off here, the Etihad. Here we go. We're off. Let's go. Should be a good game, man. Should be a good game. Gonna need to see a lot from this Newcastle team. I actually think Newcastle will get a result today. I feel like they're playing Man City at probably one of the best times. You play Man City now, you're playing them at one of the best times ever. I just think recent times Man City have been poor, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Looking forward to it. Like really looking forward to this. But Foden already trying to attack. Let's try and get the lineups as well. Let's try and find the lineups, man. As I said, if you're new here, please, man, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Let's try and get the lineups. So yeah, Newcastle gone. Sorry, let's start with Newcastle. They've gone for the Dubravka in goal. Trippier, Shah, Byrne, Lewis Hall, Joe Willock, Tonali, Guimaraes, Gordon, Isak, and Murphy as their front three. Edison in goal for Man City. Rico Lewis looks like he might be playing as a right back here, although I'd expect him to be a bit more in midfield than anything. Kuzinov, who didn't have a really good game against Chelsea, did he, in his debut? John Stones, Gravadio. Gonzalez starts for Man City in midfield with Gundogan, Savinio, Foden, Marmoush, and Haaland. Captain Haaland at the top. Captain Haaland, man. I do think Newcastle, though, man. I'll be honest. I feel like Newcastle can grab something, man. They can grab something. Like, I just feel it, man. I feel like they're gonna grab something from this game. In fact, they have to really. If they want to push on Newcastle, it is a good game for them. They win this, they leapfrog City. They leapfrog them. Pep's moaning already. He ain't happy already. Thing is, though, with City, they're gonna have a lot of the ball. City are gonna have a lot of this ball. They're just gonna have it. Newcastle just need to hit them on the counter. And I think that's what they'll do. I think City will just try and hit them on the counter and then see what happens from there, because I feel like, yeah, you gotta be ready for them counter presses. And we know that the defense from Man City isn't even that good. We know that. We know that they're not good. Makeshift as well. And like I said, Rico Lewis, I think will drop a lot into the midfield. I think he'll play a lot in that midfield rather than as a right back, essentially. I think yeah, I don't think Rico Lewis is going to be an out and out right back today. I think he'll be a more of a midfielder, drop into that space and help Gonzalez and Gundogan and goal in the midfield. been all City though. To be honest, it's all City so far. Gordon's gone down here from an injury, I think. Big game for this young centre back for City today. Big game for him because he got hooked after the Chelsea game, man. He just couldn't have. He didn't look very comfortable coming into a new league, coming into the Premier League. Didn't look very comfortable, but yeah, that's gone out, fizzed out. What was the Arsenal score actually? I don't even know what the Arsenal score was. What was the Arsenal score from earlier? Did they win? Oh, they won 2-0. Who scored? Moreno twice. Wow. Yeah, Leicester in trouble, man. Leicester. Yeah, they're down and out. Haaland done the break already. Marmoush in the middle. Haaland, man, you got to release the ball early. Got to release that ball a bit earlier there. Yeah, Haaland, he took a heavy touch, Haaland, man. He's got to be doing better there. Normally he's the one that's waiting in the box, but he had to be provided that time and just didn't do enough. Lovely tackle there from Dan Burn. Corner to City though. Can they capitalize from this? That's the big thing. Can they capitalize? Haaland in the box waiting. Oh, it's a poor corner. It's a poor corner. Gonna try and keep you lot updated as well with scores elsewhere. Brentford 1-0 already against West Ham. Kevin Sade with a goal 4 minutes in for West Ham. Down already, man. Down already. Brentford 1-0. Don't forget, you're here as part of the live chat, man. Get involved. Get involved. The thing with Newcastle, yeah, they're just sitting off. They're just sitting off City. And I get it. I get why they're doing that, because obviously they're just waiting for that one moment to break through. But again, I feel with Man City, you've got to attack them. You can't allow them to just sort of dictate in that midfield. The high line that they're playing right now, you have to test that. You have to test that. Kuzanev is literally on the halfway line here. Rico Lewis has dropped into that midfield like I said he would. Test him, man. Press him. Put some pressure on him, man. Like their two centre backs are literally on the halfway line here. This is an opportunity for Newcastle to seriously test themselves here. They can easily they're showing the West Ham. They're showing the Brentford goal. It was shambolic from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper should be doing better. It's one of them where the goalkeeper's got to do better there, but a bit mad. Oh, what a ball through from Edison right through to Haaland, but he's unlucky. He's unlucky that Haaland wasn't able to latch onto that ball. But that just shows how easy it is. That just shows how easy it is for Man City to play that ball from Edison to Haaland just then. Too easy, man. Way too easy. Let's check some of the other results. Isak's on the run here. Gomes in the middle. Oh, he's offside. Isak delayed that pass just too much, man. Just a little bit. Just needed to release that ball a little bit earlier, and he would have been in. Don't forget, if you're here as part of the live, man, get involved. Get involved in the chat. Get involved as part of the live stream. Let us know your thoughts in the comments as well. Don't forget to do all of those things. Let's try and get us up to 70 subscribers. We're on 69 at the moment. If you're here, if you're on Facebook as well, a lot of you watching on Facebook, make sure you head over to the YouTube and subscribe on there. Like the video as well. Oh, lovely bit of play there from Isak. Get that ball in the box. First time Newcastle, come on. This is what they got to do a bit more of and just attack them. They have to attack them. Tonali. This is it. This is a bit better from Newcastle. I know we're only 10 minutes in, but they're just giving it a bit more of a go in their own half now. Newcastle, they're doing a bit more. Allowing City too much time on the ball is never good. So now Newcastle controlling the play a little bit more. Spreading out in the wider areas. Lewis Hall now just about to get the ball. That's what you got to do to them. You got to test his defenders, man, because he's asking a lot for Rico Lewis to play as a right back. He's screaming for the ball. Oh, pressure there. Pressure. See what I mean? You put them under pressure, they make mistakes. You put them under pressure. Edison nearly made a mad mistake there. You got to put them under pressure. The more you do that, the likelihood is they're going to make mistakes. Better from Newcastle though, better. A lot better. They just need to get that front three clicking a bit more. Get Isak, Willock and... oh, well done Hall. Well done Hall. Lovely from Lewis Hall. Lovely from Lewis Hall. Savinho was nearly in, but well done. He's kept that in. I thought he kept that in. That's it, Gordon. Pressure. Just got to pressure them. The more you put City under this pressure, the likelihood is they're going to make a mistake. That's it, Isak. Well done. They got to do that as a unit though. They can't keep doing it as a singular. They all have to do it as a unit. Push forward. But this is much better from Newcastle. Well done there, Dubravka. Well done. Any Newcastle fans on watching, make sure you get involved, man. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you think. Let's check the scores elsewhere. I don't think there's been any other goals. Just that one. For now. If there's any Chelsea fans in the chat as well, let me know what you think about yesterday's result, man. Because me being a Chelsea fan, I'll be honest, that was probably the worst game of football I've watched in a long time last night. Really, really poor. Really poor from us yesterday. I don't know where Chelsea go from here, but just really poor. Oh, unlucky there. I like this Marmoush. I like him. He reminds me a little bit of Mo Salah. A little bit. Like it just reminds me of like a younger Mo Salah. And he was really good against us a couple of weeks ago when we played City, when Chelsea played them. He looked good. He looks really good on the ball. Offside. Stay on side, man. Isak's offside there, I think. No flag. No flag. Oh, we've got a goal. Altara for Bournemouth. They're 1-0 up. Southampton. Good result there for them. Really good result for them, actually. Not good for Chelsea, though. That result is not good for Chelsea at all. Bournemouth now. Oh, it's a free header. It's a free header for Altara. Easy, easy. Poor from Southampton. Another team that's going to go down, man. Southampton are just, they might not even, I don't know what Derby's record was, but when they got relegated, but I could see Southampton being not far away from that, man. This is poor. We've got a goal, Emil Smith-Rowe, Fulham as well. Fulham 1-0 against Forest. That's good news for Chelsea. That helps us out a little bit. Goals flying in. Could do, I mean, it doesn't help us because we're now at the top 4, but we could do with Newcastle doing us a little favour here. But again, we could end up 7th by the end of the day as Chelsea fans, man. Not good. But back to the game. Marmoush on the ball. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Marmoush with the shot, man. Just skies it over the bar. Leaning back a little bit. Wasn't really prepared for that shot there, but yeah, he's just unbalanced when he's taking that shot on. It's a lovely, good bit of defending by Murphy as well. Very good goal from Smith-Rowe as well. Very good goal from Smith-Rowe. Every time I do these watch-alongs on Facebook, everyone spams the thing. How is City? They're doing well. They're doing well. They're doing well. Just had a really good chance before, but yeah, they're just picking up a bit. Oh, Haaland. Oh, yeah, they're doing okay, City. Yeah, shout out to Nanka. They're doing okay. I think I could see Newcastle coming back into this one, though, if I'm honest. I can see them getting a bit of a result if they keep up the pressure. Isak. Go on, Isak. Use him. Ah, Gordon's on. You got to use Gordon there, Isak. You're just losing the ball now. Oh, Gordon was free. Isak was through. You got to release that ball to eat. You got to release the ball, man. You got to release the ball. It's 2-0 to Bournemouth. Oh, my God. Yeah, Southampton are done, man. Oh. Who is that? I can't even see who that is. We've got some mad lighting issues today, man. I don't know what's going on with these lightings. Mad. Don't know what's going on with the lighting. See if that works, man. The lighting's being a bit mad today, but let's see what the goals are saying. I'm missing all these goals here. Still Brentford 1-0, Bournemouth 2-0. Ryan Christie with the second goal, assist by Clivert. So Bournemouth look like they're going to get their 3 points. It's a goal. Goal, Marmoush. We got the first goal already. Marmoush, 1-0 City. Oh, it was too easy, man. That was too easy. Literally, well worked from Edison, straight to Marmoush. Straight over to Marmoush, over the Bafka. Easy goal. Easy. Is that his first goal as well? Ederson's like the 12th man. I'm telling you, like, he's a goalkeeper and he's an outfield player. Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that Trippier? It's Trippier. No, he tries to follow the run, Marmoush's run. He misjudges the flight of the ball, and Marmoush, goalkeeper's in no man's land. It's too easy. It is too easy, man. 1-0. 1-0 City. I can't remember what the record's like for City, but I'm pretty sure when they score first, you know what happens. You know what happens, apart from Real Madrid in the Champions League. But, yeah, man. That was too easy. That was way too easy. Way too easy for Man City. But it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to City. Marmoush, the goal scorer. Newcastle have got to dig deep now. They've got to find something. They've got to find something. I'm not convinced by this Kuznetsov. Not, man. Not convinced by him. Yeah, really good goal there. Really good goal from City. Really good goal. Very easy, but still not an easy finish. Yeah, we're going to continue the live. Don't worry, we'll be here till full time. Yeah, first goal for Marmoush, man, since his move from Frankfurt in January. But this is good from Newcastle. They're still pressing. They're still making attempts to try and retain the ball, recover the ball very quickly. So they're not out of this game at all, Newcastle. They still got plenty to play. There's only 20 minutes gone. Still plenty of time for them to get a result. And like I said, Man City's defence is not the best. It's not the greatest. So there's plenty of time for them to get something out of this game still. They just have to be a bit more sensible, City, Newcastle on the ball. They're just being a bit more erratic on the ball, and they're losing it very quickly. They're losing the ball. As soon as they get it, they're losing the possession very quickly. So they're going to get anything out of this. They're going to have to be more sensible, protect the ball a lot better. A lot better. Look, it's always, the ball over the top is always on for City. Always. That's how they just scored. And Newcastle nearly just let Haaland run through and do exactly the same again. Like, it's too easy. They've got to sort that second half, because that ball over the top is always the one. There you go, Gordon, you're through. Isak, stay on side. Oh, that was not the ball, Gordon. That was not the ball. Really poor ball from Gordon. Really poor. I think, again, though, Newcastle, they're not moving the ball as quickly in those attacking areas. They're not moving it as sensibly as they should be. They're always delaying the pass just one second too late, man. It's not good. Let's check the results, the scores elsewhere. Nothing's changed. Still 0-0. Aston Villa, Ipswich. Fulham 1-0. Bournemouth 2-0. Brentford 1-0. We've got Crystal Palace, Everton later on as well. I mean, they're showing the goal again. That is bad, man. Trippier should know better as well. Trippier's actually I would class him as like a really good defender. He should know better. He times the run. He matches the run of Marmoush, but he almost kind of just misjudges the flight of the ball. And he's not the tallest either. So, allow Marmoush to bring the ball down, and then you let him, then you take him on. Don't try and misjudge the flight of the ball, because now you've let your team down. They're through in goal again. Marmoush, 2-0. I think he might be offside though. He looked offside, but right now it's 2-0. Man City. Marmoush could be getting a hattie. Oh my God. Imagine. This is too easy, man. This is all Newcastle's doing. I think he might be off. He looked a little bit offside. I'm not going to lie. Oh, he's on. Dan Burn. I think Dan Burn's playing him on. I think Dan Burn plays him on. He's not in line with the other centre-backs. I think Dan Burns played him on. And it took a deflection off Trippier. He's having a bad game, Trippier, man. Told you that. Marmoush is like Salah. I'm telling you, Marmoush is literally like Salah. He reminds me so much of Mo Salah. Just cut in. The way he cut in just then. Cuts in. Bang. 1 goal. Too easy. Way too easy. I'm telling you, man. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be an absolute problem in this Premier League, man. When he gets started, bearing in mind this is only what he's like 3rd game, something like that. He's going to be a madness, I'm telling you. Everyone's spamming up the chat. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're spamming, subscribe. Please. And like the video as well. Let's not forget to like the video. Yeah, City goal. Omar is a big thing, right? Is he good enough to start on Madrid? Yeah, he's got to start. Can he play though? Is he not cup tied? Is he not? Because I'm assuming he would have played for Frankfurt. I don't know if he's even allowed to play in the. Is he allowed to play in the Champions League? I don't know. I don't know if he's able to. If he can, I don't think he can. But if he can play, then yeah, he's got to start. But I think if he's played for Frankfurt, I'm not sure if he's even able to play for in the Champions League for another team. Oh, it's a ball through. Oh, Willock, man. Just bubbled up in front of him a little bit. The pass was a bit heavy. Go on, Hall. Oh, you got to do better there, Lewis Hall, man. You got to do better. You got to do better. Don't forget, if you're on Facebook, head over to the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Leave your thoughts in the comments, all of that stuff. We appreciate it as always. 27 minutes, well, coming up to the 27-minute mark. It's a ball over the top for Hall. He actually played good for us at Chelsea. When we played Man City in the League Cup a couple of seasons ago, he actually had a really good game. He had a really good chance as well. Should have scored, but I'd love to let... yeah, they're all over the shop now at the back. They're all over the shop, Newcastle. They need to sort themselves out. Where's Livramento? Is he on the bench? Oh yeah, I'll bring on Livramento. He's on the bench. I'll bring on Livramento in the second half. Isak though. Oh, nearly falls to Lewis Hall. Yeah, they've got to bring on Livramento second half, because that's going to be the downfall. That'll be the downfall. Both goals really at fault now, Trippier. Oh, Savinho, very good save there, but he should score that. Savinho should be scoring that. It should be 3-0 Newcastle at City. It should be 3-0 down for Newcastle, but he's got to score that. He takes it first time. Good save, but yeah, he just tries to wrap his foot around it, and good save from Dubravka. Really good save. But yeah, Savinho's got to do better there, man. Got to do better. Oh, it's marginal for this goal, you know. It's marginal. They're just showing the lines for the Marmoush second goal. Dan Burn. And then Trippier gets turned inside out, sticks his leg out, takes a wicked deflection, but Marmoush is a problem. Oh, it's free. Oh, well done, Dan Burns. Almost free. Haaland crossing the ball in there. Last-ditch tackle from Burn. Newcastle, I'm telling you from now, they might have to bring on Livramento before the second half, because I don't know what's going on down that right side for them, but Newcastle are in trouble. Like, they're in trouble. Every time they're getting the ball to Haaland, it's just a problem. And the longer that goes on, I don't know, man. I don't know. Big problem. Yep. Yeah, you can get off, man. That's a mad username to have, but right. Come on then, Guimaraes, get on the ball. Oh, what a ball through to Isak. Bit too much on it though. Oh, well done there. Well done there, Willock. This could be a goal for Newcastle. Oh, he took it too wide. He took it too wide, Isak. Very, very unfortunate. Takes the deflection. It's a Newcastle corner. You know what? Let me just block that guy actually, because that's a mad. I'm still thinking about that guy. Where's that guy's username? Let me block him, man. It's not. You can't. I can't have people like that on the channel, man. What's going on? Yeah, let's block you, bro. And report. Yeah, let's put you on a timeout for 24 hours. Yeah, you gotta go, bro. Can't have usernames like that on the channel, man. What's going on? It's all a bit of Newcastle, though. Newcastle coming back. Well done there. Trippier redeeming himself a little bit. I don't think, apart from the couple of chances, it's a free ball. Newcastle just aren't really testing. Like, again, look, beautiful balling by Gordon. There's no one in the box. They've got to penetrate the box better, man. They've got to be more useful around the City half, man. Because they're doing everything right, Newcastle. They're pushing up a bit more now. There's a bit more urgency in their play. But they're still not, they're just not utilising that ball in the right areas when it comes to those attacking phases. They're not doing that very well, man. They're just snatching at chances. They're misplacing that final ball. They get the ball into the box. No one's there. Look, no shots on target. They've had one attempt on goal, Newcastle, as opposed to 4 attempts by City, 3 on target. But Isak is in the box. Willock, can you get that ball into the box? That's the question. He floats one over. Oh, it's away from Stones. It could be a foul there from Tonali. It is a foul. Got to be careful he doesn't get booked. There's still no goals out. There's still no goals elsewhere, I don't think. City on the attack though. I feel like Marmoush might get his hat-trick today. I don't know why. Silvino into the box. No way. Marmoush 3-0. Marmoush. Literally, as I say that, Marmoush. Hat-trick. First half hat-trick, Marmoush. Absolute problem. He's an absolute problem, man. Absolute problem. He's a defender's nightmare. He's a defender's nightmare. I'm sorry. Like, even, I know Newcastle aren't defending very well here, but he is a defender's problem. Look, Lewis Hall just got gassed out there. No one picks up flipping Marmoush. He's just running into the box. Lewis Hall tries to show him on the outside. Trippier's having a go at everyone. Trippier needs to go and look in the mirror, man. What are you doing? He's having a go at flipping Guimaraes for not tracking the run. But essentially as well, Trippier's at fault. And Lewis Hall's got to do better there. You're going to show him on the outside. You got to get at least get him out for a goal kick or a corner. But he was too much power from Silvino, and the cross was in. But unmarked in the box was Marmoush. 3-0 Newcastle. 3-0 City. I'm dying for Newcastle. I keep saying Newcastle. 3-0 City. Hat trick in the first half, man. Been brilliant, man. Marmouche. This could be a battering for Newcastle. I'm not even gonna lie now. It's 3-0. There's 34 minutes on the clock. This could be a battering. This could be an absolute battering for Newcastle. And this is why I do worry about Newcastle. I know it's City, but I worry about Newcastle in that final, in the League Cup final, because do you know what I mean? Like, look at this now. They're just way too exposed at the back. Way too exposed at the back. City have just upped the gears. The defender, you might need to bring on Livramento. I know he's not the be-all and end-all, but Trippier's had a horrid half, man. And it ain't even over yet. Yeah, City are just doing what they do now, controlling the ball. Like, got 2 banks of 4 there for Newcastle. It's just this is going to be painful for Newcastle fans. 3-0. 3-0 before half time. Mental. Yeah, shout out Josh. It's not even that it's been that bad. It's just like, again, look, it's just, I don't know. Like, I like Lewis Hall and I like Dan Burn. I think is a very good defender. But this is just too easy. They're just walking through the defenders. It's too easy in that midfield as well. The midfield is too easy. It's just, and like I said about 10 minutes ago, Newcastle get the ball and they're not looking after it. They're just giving the ball back to City, and then, you know, so this is not good at all. At all. It's another corner to City. Eddie Howe's got to change something in the second half, because another goal and then the fans may as well start making their way home. Oh, is that a corner? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. But yeah, the fans need to just consider going home, man, because this is mental. This is absolutely mental. Like, the one time when you've probably got a really good opportunity, especially how Newcastle have been playing of late as well, opportunity to come to City, who were obviously playing midweek against Real Madrid, struggled against Leyton Orient last weekend. This would have been a perfect time to play them, but it seems like they've just got the better of Newcastle here. But there's still time. There's still a lot of time. Like I said, that City defence is not amazing. You know, Kuznav and Stones. Stones had a shocker last weekend as well. Do you know what I mean? They're not world beaters. You can get to that defence if you attack them, but Newcastle just can't decide whether they want to do that. Oh. Gotta be careful there. I think the referee's seen that. There's a bit of a push there from Willock on Rico Lewis. It's 1-1. Forest have scored. Chris Wood has scored for Forest as well. If my team City can beat Newcastle, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Anything can happen in a cup final. Anything can happen. You could have Man City's squad and, well, put it like this. Did anyone think Leyton Orient were going to take Man City to the very end of that game last weekend? So cup football is completely different to the Premier League, I think. Anyway, it only matters who wants it on the day. And we have to remember Manchester United did beat Man City only recently in the final. So I think let's not take what's happening here in this game and just assume that Newcastle cannot beat Liverpool in the final, because I think they can, to be fair. I think if they just need to turn up, but they clearly haven't turned up today. They haven't turned up in 38 minutes so far. They've got a corner though. They've got a corner. Lewis Hall's come over to take it. Yeah, you need to get Dan Burn in the box. You need to get Tonali. Get them in the box. Dan Burn, Isak have to be threats now. They got to be threats in the box. This has to be a good delivery from Lewis Hall. Oh, they've gone for a short corner. Why do teams do that? Because look now, look. Oh, Trippier. Gone to the back post. Oh, which is never going to work. Just get it in the box. All them short corners, and I know that, like, training ground corners, they're just awful. Poor, man. Poor corner. Guimaraes with the header, but it just wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good enough. Got about, what, 5 minutes of normal, 7 minutes of normal time left. Well, 6 minutes, sorry, of normal time left, plus stoppage. As always, make sure you're here, you smash the like button, you let me know your thoughts in the comments, and also don't forget halftime, go and get yourself your little break, whatever. We'll be back. We take our break here at Style of Play. We don't sit and just talk nonsense. So we'll be taking our break, 15 minutes. We'll be back for the second half. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Look, Newcastle just doing exactly what they done before that first goal went in, just sitting back too deep a little bit. Isak's on the halfway line. There's no press. There's no urgency to get the ball back. They're just sort of waiting for City to bring it back. You can't do that because, look, the ball over the top is always going to be on. Savinho's got the ball now. That ball over the top is always on. It's always on. Well done there. Who's that tracking back? Willock. Doing a defender's job. I think Savinho's got a problem here, you know. Has he got a problem or has he just gone down? I wouldn't be surprised if City get another one before half-time. The way that Newcastle are playing, it's like their heads are already on that final already because they're just not playing like the Newcastle that I thought were going to turn up today. Really good time to try and play City. Very up and down in their form, but I think we've got a goal. No. Axel Twanzebe's been sent off for Ipswich. That should make things a bit more easier for Aston Villa, who have also been going through a bit of a torrid time. Let's see if Rashford's playing actually, because Rashford actually came on in the FA Cup game, and I thought he played all right. I thought he looked half decent. No, Rashford again, on the bench. And Asensio's on the bench for them. They must be wondering why they signed for Aston Villa. Two games available, and both games you're starting on the bench. Can't believe this, Newcastle. And the worst thing is, I know I keep bringing it back to Chelsea, but I'm a Chelsea fan, but the more goals that City score, the goal difference is just looking a bit more crazy as well. So the last thing we need is a cricket score in this match. I really could do without that. Look there, Trippier, get him off, man. What is Trippier doing, man? Like, why is Trippier like just... Like once he has a bad start to a game, his head just falls off. Like he never recovers from a mistake. Oh, go on, Gordon. Oh, Lewis Hall's out of position there. Nearly got caught out. Lucky. Thing with City though is that's not a foul, ref. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Look, Trippier causing the foul on Marmouche. Oh yeah, he's lucky not to get a card there. Trippier's got to sub him off, man. If I was a Newcastle fan, I wouldn't want to see him out in the second half. I'll be honest. He's had a poor game, Kieran Trippier. And like I said before, when his head goes, his head really does go. Johan Wissa, goal for Brentford, 2-0. West Ham look like they're down and out. Another defeat there for West Ham. Didn't think Brentford were going to do that today, I'll be honest. West Ham are in trouble as well. I know they're on 27 points, but I don't think they'll get dragged into the relegation, but you never know. Go on then, Hall. Get the ball up. Get the ball. Put your head up and look. That's the pass. Oh, lovely pass through. It's gone through now to Willock. Again, there's no one in the box though. Gordon's just about to enter the box. Oh, it's just the same. It's just the same for Newcastle. They get that counter press going. And then before you know it, there's no one in the box. So Willock's got no one to even attempt to get the ball into. There's no one there. Isak's at the other end of the pitch. This is what I mean. They're so disorganised today, Newcastle. They're better off sticking Isak, leaving him where he is, rather than him dropping all the way too deep. Way too deep. And then they get the ball. Like, they've got the ball now. Tonali's got it. Trippier. Isak should be thinking on his front foot, I need to start getting forward. And he's still on the halfway line. It's just too deep from Newcastle, and they're inviting a lot of pressure. That's a lovely ball. It's a lovely ball. Gordon's got to catch on to that. But again, no one in the box. You've got one person, two players in the box for Newcastle. Yeah, this is just... I'll be surprised if Newcastle even get a goal, let alone a win. Let alone a win. Got a couple of seconds till stoppage time. It's gone out for a throw to Newcastle. Let's find out how much stoppage time we're going to have. One minute. 1 minute of added time. Hasn't really been many stoppages though, or anything like that. No injuries, no nothing. So kind of makes sense a little bit, but not good enough, man. Just not good enough. Oh, the VAR's ruled out the whistle goal. Still 1-0 Brentford. West Ham still have a chance to come back in that game. Go on, Newcastle. We need to see some fight in the second half, man. Let me know what you guys think in the second half. What do Newcastle need to do? Me, personally, I'm bringing on Livramento for Trippier. I don't think you can really change too much more, but apart from that, really, for now. But I feel like you need to nullify that attack down that right side, because it's just every ball is going to that right side because they know that he's a weak link. That's half time. The first half is done. Marmoush, man. Marmoush whooshing Newcastle, but they've still got it all to play for. Can they even score a goal? Let's start with the basics, Newcastle. Score the goal. And then, yeah, man, let's try and do that, because I don't know what's going on here, but it ain't looking good for Newcastle. It ain't looking good. It's not looking good, guys. But they've got a second half. I need to see more from them. We need to see more. Whoever's in the live, yeah, Tananka, well done, City, for the first half. City showing signs of their old City again, that they can sort of bounce back from a defeat and punish teams. But yeah, we're going to take the break. We're going to be back second half. Make sure you join us. And we'll be back, man, second half. Make sure you stay here for the second half. Go and refuel. Go and grab your snacks. Go and do all of that stuff. We're going to be back second half, man. Yes, people, we're back. We are back. Looks like Liv Lamento and Lewis Miley are both coming on. So, as I said, I think Trippier is going to go off. He had to go off, man. He was awful. He was awful. He was woeful, 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 man. If you're still here, as you're part of the live stream, make sure you like the video, get involved, let us know your thoughts, all of that stuff. Yeah, Trippier had to go, man. He had to go, man. He was awful. Yeah, couldn't believe that, man. So yeah, Livermento, Lewis Miley. Got my beer ready for the second half, as we do. I'm hoping Eddie Howe's gone in and given these guys like a massive rollicking, man, because that first half was just not it at all. Was just not it. City just about coming out now. Just poor, man. Poor from them. Poor. Come on, Marmouche. Can he get four? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Second half just about to kick off now. But Newcastle got to show some more fight, man. This is what separates them from being that sort of City, Arsenal, Liverpool team. You got to beat teams like this, man. You got to not even beat them, but you got to show a bit more fight, man. A bit more about you. But second half's kicked off anyway. If they get an early goal, if City can get if Newcastle can get an early goal, it might change things a little bit. It might change things a little bit for them. But if they concede a goal early on, then the Newcastle fans better start making their way back up north because, yeah, it's just long, isn't it? It's just long. Nothing worse than when your team, like Chelsea yesterday, nothing worse than when Brighton smash you 3-0 on Valentine's night. You still got to sit there and put a smile on the face for your missus. You know what I mean, it's not good. So, but this is ideally as a Chelsea fan, you would want to draw in this game. But Newcastle, they want to get back into Champions League football. Man City, not even guaranteed to get Champions League football next season. So unless they win it, but yeah, Newcastle currently 7th in the league as it stands now. Bournemouth 5th, Man City 4th, Chelsea 6th. As it stands at the moment now, that can all change in the next 45 minutes. And obviously, there's a couple of games tomorrow as well, but I don't think they should affect us. I think the Villa game being 0-0 is actually helping us a little bit. Yeah, Villa gone to 41 points. That could even mean Newcastle, bearing in mind the goal difference though, between Newcastle and Villa, would mean they would still stay 7th. So that's not too bad. But the top still interesting. Arsenal 53 points, Liverpool 57. Liverpool still have that game in hand. Obviously they played Everton in a week, but they still have an extra game to play. It's got to be a foul there by Haaland, pulling back Tonali. Very easy foul, soft foul to give away there. As I said, make sure you stay here. Do you reckon though? Do you reckon City can really still win the league? I know mathematically they can, but they're 44 points. Liverpool's on 57, and they still have an extra game to play. Liverpool have only played 24 games. There's a lot of drop points you're asking Liverpool to drop. I can't really see that happening. They still have a chance mathematically, of course they do, but I don't know, man. I personally can't see um City clawing back anything like that for me personally. But shout out Lloyd as well in the group. Big up yourself. Newcastle need to come out the blocks, man. Need to see Newcastle come out the blocks. Do something with the ball. Playing a bit better already. It's a ball through. I don't know why. I don't know why Eddie Howe did not start with Livramento in a game like this. This game suits Livramento so much more. He's going to be a bit more better going forward, and defensively, he's probably better than Kieran Trippier, if not just the same. So why would you not start with him? I don't know. It doesn't even make any sense. The two that's gone off for Newcastle is Joe Willock and Lewis Miley's coming for him, and Kieran Trippier's gone off for Tino Livramento. So there's not really much apart from maybe Callum Wilson. Harvey Barnes is on the bench for Newcastle. Man City still have Kevin De Bruyne, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Doku, Mateus Nunes. Uh, you're talking about benches, obviously City. Someone's picking up a booking here. Who's picking up a booking? I think it's Gimares is on the floor with, I don't know who that is. Who's on the floor? Oh, is it Silvino? I think it's saying that it was high foot as well. I wonder if VAR might get into this one, but I think it's Gimares with the foul. Obviously, silly me. Of course, he can't play football without picking up a yellow card. Look, Gimares doing everything possible to delay that yellow card, but he's been booked. It's been booked. Shout out everyone in the chat as well. Everyone interacting. Oh yeah, it's just a bit of a stamp. To be fair though, I think he's lucky. I think it's a strange one because I think Nico Gonzalez and Gimaresh almost go for the ball at the same time. I don't think that's a booking. I'll be honest. I think Savino came off worse, but I don't think that's a booking in my opinion. I think that was a very harsh yellow. It's a foul, but it's not a yellow. I don't think. I think that's the first booking of the game as well. As I said, make sure you subscribe if you're here. If you're on the Facebook, you're going to have to head over to the YouTube. So the link is in there. Let me check the link is there. If not, I'm going to post it in the chat. But make sure you head over and you like the actual YouTube. Make sure you go and subscribe. Don't just watch on Facebook. I appreciate you. Oh, even loud. But let me check. Make sure the link is in the chat there. Because there's 50 of you on Facebook watching right now. I appreciate every single one of you. All right, let me drop the link. Let me drop the link into the chat. That's my fault for not putting the link in there. Marmouche there again. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Foul on Lewis Miley. Let's get the link in the chat. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you can do me a favor, head over to the YouTube, hit this link that I'm going to put in the chat now. Go over to the Facebook, the YouTube. There's the link right there. There we go. Make sure you head over to that link. Head over there and then watch it on YouTube and then subscribe on the YouTube. Let's get them subscribers up for us on this channel. Obviously, this other channel. If you're into Chelsea as well, let me drop another link into the chat. Let me drop this other link into the chat as well. If you're into Chelsea, if you're a Chelsea fan and you have not subscribed to my other channel, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You should be on that channel as well. Let me get that one. Let me get that link for that one. While I try and watch this game. Corner to Newcastle here though. It's headed away very, very easily as well. Very, very easily. All right, let's get the link. This is my other Chelsea channel. So if you're a Chelsea fan, you want to get all the latest Chelsea news, make sure you bang right there. Yeah. There you go. You got two links in there now. You got one for this channel. So if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you head over. And also, again, there's another one in there, another link. This is from the Shed End. So if you're a Chelsea fan, make sure you head over to this link here and make sure you subscribe to the channel on there as well. Well, big up everyone watching. There's 52 of you on Facebook. Still 3-0 here. Newcastle have slowly upped the tempo a little bit, but it still ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. I don't know what's going on with this lighting today, guys. The lighting is doing my head in. The lighting is not lighting today. I don't know what's going on. See what I mean? The lighting is not lighting today, guys. What's going on? Let me go and sort the lighting, man. The lighting's doing my head in. What is going on? Absolute man. Right, let's try the lighting again. Let's see if that helps. Let's see how long the lighting lights. Crazy. 2025 and the lighting's not working. Mental. Back to the game. Back to the game. Let's go. Livramento with the throwing. They just got up the tempo a little bit here now, Newcastle. Oh, damn, Burn gets caught on the ball. Haaland. This could be 4-0. You want to hope this ain't 4-0. But it's a weak shot there from Silvino, I think it was. It's just too easy, man. Everything that Newcastle are doing now, it's just they're making everything hard for themselves. They're just making everything hard. They're getting the ball, they're working the ball really well, and then as soon as they retain the ball, they lose possession of the ball because they're just not protecting it at all. And you can't do that against City because City will punish you. They're lucky it's still 3-0. This could be 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7-0 by now. They got to be more careful, protect that ball better, work the wider areas. You got to attack City. You can't just sit back and allow them to do what they're doing here now. Just applying the pressure. Another corner to City now. Phil Foden's about to come and take this one. You just can't do this to City against City because they'll just punish you on the ball. Like, this is just like, look at Real Madrid the other night. They didn't give up. They didn't give any. Do you know what I mean? Wasted header there by Haaland. On target, but has to do a bit better there, Haaland. No, they've lost the ball again. Silvino's on a 1v1 race here with Lewis Hall, and he's going to win. It's a lovely tackle from Lewis Hall. A lovely tackle. He had to time that one well, and he did. A lovely, lovely tackle. Silvino was in as well, so he had no choice but to make that tackle then. So credit to Lewis Hall there. He redeemed himself a little bit. It's just all City though. All City. 60 minutes is on the clock. I wonder if Eddie Howe's gonna make another sub. Who can he bring on? Is it gonna be Callum Wilson? Does he like what do? You can't really take Isak off. Do you bring on Matty Longstaff? I don't know. Who do you bring on? It's a ball over the top though again from City. City again. Foden, Gundogan. I want to talk about Foden because I don't even think he's been that good this season. Anyone in the chat, let me know. Am I going mad? Has Phil Foden actually been decent this season, or I don't personally think he has. I don't think he's been anywhere near some of the levels that he showed last season. He'll probably go on to score now though. But oh, it's a lovely one. Gordon's on the attack here now. Again, no, there's only 3 bodies up. Isak. Gordon does well there. Livermento's screaming for the ball, but not going to be able to switch the ball from there. It's typical City because when they lose possession, straight away defend. And that's how you got to do it. But Newcastle just are going to struggle to break them down. They're just on them counter presses. They're just not good enough. They haven't got the bodies enough forward. By the time they get, oh, it's a lovely bit of play there though between. Oh, Livramento should have taken that. Miley, oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Livramento should have taken that first time on his left. I don't know if he was, maybe it was a lack of confidence, but he should be taking that. He sort of lays it off to Gimaresh, who then lays it off to Miley. Good save from Edison. It's been a goal. Ipswich are winning 1-0. 10 men Ipswich against Aston Villa. Oh, it's a calamity of a goal to give away. It's Liam Delap, of course it is. Liam Delap has scored. Ipswich 1, Aston Villa 0. It's a good goal as well. He's in the right place at the right time. 10 men. Ipswich could be getting a Haaland. Oh, it's a foul, ref. That's a foul. That's a foul. He's playing on. So Silvino, it's a corner to City. I feel like if you're going to ask me who's going to get the next goal, I think I'd have to say City because Newcastle have just been very sort of lacklustrous going forward. This is the best bit of play though. They're showing the replay. I feel like Livramento should take that shot on, but Lewis Miley done really well. He got the shot off. It was a good save. It was pretty much direct to Edison, but he got the shot off. That's the main thing. And I feel like that might be like the only second shot on target. Or is that the first? That can't be the first shot on target. I feel like it's the first shot on target. Yeah, that was the first shot on target there. 60 minutes by Lewis Miley. He kind of sums up Newcastle today already. Marmoush getting a round of applause as he comes to take the corner. Standing ovation. They've got themselves a little gem here. I'm not going to lie. I do, like I said in the first half, I feel like this guy is going to be the next best thing in the Premier League if he carries on. He looks like a good player. Very good player. Which is embarrassing for Chelsea, who spent 1.6 billion and still don't have a player of that caliber at the club. But here we are. So Foden over the top again. Well cleared there by Newcastle. Let's come back in though. Gotta get rid of it, Newcastle. They're just not committing to like anything, this Newcastle team. I feel like they've given up. Maybe the 3-0. Maybe that's taken it out of the team, but they gotta keep fighting. I mean, anything can happen in football. Oh, keeper. Well done. That was a bad bit. They're just playing around with it. Edge of the box. It's like you're just playing with fire, man. This is City. This isn't flipping Birmingham City. That's a foul. Haaland should be getting booked. That's 2 fouls he's done now. That's 2. Surely his next one's a card. He's even talking back to the ref here, and the ref's not having none of it. He's just letting him do it. Any other player, that's 2 on Fulham. Calvin Bassey against Forest, but yeah, the ref's got to pull out a card. That's 2 fouls. That second one just then was clearly for me was easily a booking. Let's see the Bassey goal. It's from a corner. Oh, it's poor from Forest, man. I feel like Forest are having a dip now. Every team this season will have a dip. I feel like Forest are having that dip now. They're having that inconsistency. They've done really well this season, but I feel like they're having a mad dip. Their dip is coming at the wrong time as well because this is the most critical part of the season. They lost obviously to Bournemouth 5-0. They beat Brighton the following week 7-0. You don't want to have a dip now. They've done really well, really really well. You know, They hadn't lost up until the last defeat before that Brighton game. Sorry, the Bournemouth game was City on the 4th of December, 3-0. So they've actually been doing really well, but I just feel like they could have a little wobble now. A little wobble. Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Leaky, big up yourself. In the Facebook chat there. Big up yourself. And big up everyone as well, not even just you. Just big up everyone. Big up everyone that's watching. If you're on Facebook, as I said, the link to this is on YouTube as well. Put that link in the chat. Let me pin that. Let me pin it actually. Let me pin that link. Um, let me pin the link. We're still on 69 subscribers, guys. Come on, we need another subscriber before the end of this match. We need another subscriber, please. Let's get us to 70 before we log off here today. Saturday, my team lost yesterday. The light's just gone out again. Let me get that subscriber, please. Let's get the subscriber. Let's put the link to the game, the other. So this is from the shed end as well. Let's pin this one for now. Let's pin that message there. So as I said, if you're a Chelsea fan, I've now pinned it to the chat. Head over to that one as well. We're going to be doing a live stream after this game from the shed end over there. If you're a Chelsea fan, head over to that channel and subscribe there. But subscribe here as well. We need the subscribers, man. We're on 69. That's not the night. That's not the number I want to be ending my Saturday night on. So please get me to 70 subscribers, please. Yeah, this Newcastle team just hasn't turned up today. Just hasn't turned up today at all. Just hasn't turned up, man. I'm disappointed in Newcastle. I thought they were going to turn up and do something and create some sort of chaos for City, but Isak hasn't had a chance. Gordon hasn't had a chance. Guimaraes hasn't had a chance. Tonali has done okay, but they just haven't had anything to go off here. And when you're playing for top four, when you're going into what is probably the most busiest part of your season, especially with the final coming up, this ain't good enough, Newcastle. Marmoush is on the ball here. He's literally reminds me of Salah. He's that good. He's that good. He's just won a foul from Dan Burn. He is going to be an absolute nightmare for defenders, Marmoush. Once he gets up and running, give him a preseason. I'm telling you from now, he plays just like Salah. In fact, I'm going to say he could match the levels of Mo Salah if he carries on. And I've watched him for Frankfurt as well. This isn't me just saying it because I'm watching him for City today. I've watched him for Frankfurt before. He's a very, very good player. Very good. And I'm surprised only City really were linked with him. No other club were really linked with him. Marmoush and Foden on the ball here. It's just under 25 minutes to go. You do sense that there has to be a goal, has to be a response from Newcastle if they're going to get anything out of this game. It has to happen now. It doesn't look very likely. City have been having the majority possession of the ball. Been too easy. You've got Isak just jogging around, and this ain't good enough, man. This ain't good enough at all. Ooh, first bit of bad play there from Marmoush, just loses the ball. We'll let him off. He scored a hat-trick. I'm sure we can let him off doing that. Yeah, it's just too easy, man. It's just way too easy. Way too easy Appreciate everyone that's part of the watch long as well. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in. As you can see, the lighting is not lighting. It's lighting through my head in. Every time I whack this lighting on, the flipping lighting just dims out. Don't know what's going on with it. It's like Newcastle. Look, it's like Newcastle. Every time they get the ball, they dim out. This is what my lighting's doing for me today. What's going on? We have to get ourselves on Amazon and get a new one. In fact, let's do that right now. Why not do that right now while I'm watching the game? Let's get ourselves on Amazon and get a new light, man, because we are doing watch-alongs. We've got some watch-alongs coming up this week as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channels. I keep saying, let's order ourselves a new light while we're here, man. We can't be having that for the subscribers, can we? Poor lighting. Ordered. Done. Look, City just toying with Newcastle now. They're just toying with them. I think they've ran out of options, Newcastle. I think there we go. I was just about to say no one's put like a foot in, no one's tried to make a tackle, but we've just seen it now. They've finally got the ball back off City after about 3 or 4 minutes of them just passing the ball around City. But again, they're just not. There's just nothing attacking wise that makes me think they're gonna score a goal. Offside, Anthony Gordon. Flipping hell. Like all the times to be offside, you've had all the time to get yourself onside. You don't even need to be offside there, actually. You don't even need to be offside. That's just lazy football. You're just walking into an offside position. Just stay on line with the flipping line. Oh man. That's so lazy. I hate lazy footballers, man. You're onside. Why are you walking into an offside position? Oh my god. Callum Wilson's coming on for Newcastle. That's lazy from Gordon, man. Just stay onside. You're not even being marked as well. You're onside. Why are you walking offside? Oh my god. That's just lazy. That the first opening that Newcastle have had in like 10, 15 minutes. And this is why they won't win the game. Because that's just poor, man. That's just poor. You should never be offside there. City on the break. Oh, lucky Marmoush wants the fourth. He wants the fourth goal. I reckon what's his face might sub him. Pep. I mean, or he might even sub Haaland because Haaland obviously will be playing against Madrid. They've got to turn that deficit around. Thing is, who do you play there if you take him off? Oh, Gordon. Oh my God, Gordon. How is he offside again? Oh my God. Oh, he's lazy. That's just lazy. That's just lazy. Villa 1-1. Free kick. Oh, off the bar. Who scored that? Is that Watkins? Watkins scored for them. Ricocheted off the bar. Watkins was there to follow up. But I might have to bring off. If I'm Etihad, I'm thinking, Gordon, you've had your time. Surely he doesn't bring off Isak. Callum Wilson's coming on. Guimaraes is coming off. And it looks like Longstaff is coming on as well. So some changes there. Some changes there for Newcastle. Number 10. Is that Gordon? Yeah, I'd bring him off as well. Is it 10? Yeah, it's 10. I'd have to bring off Gordon, man, because he's... Let me check my blood pressure, because this man's making my blood pressure go up. He's been awful, Gordon. He's been awful, man. Offside twice. The first one, he should never be offside. The second one, you should never be offside. Flipping out. Eddie Howe must be telling him that now before he sits on the bench. You can't be offside. What are you doing? Why are you offside? You're 3-0 down as well. That's basic stuff, man. Basic stuff for a Premier League footballer should not be offside there. And that's not even my team. I'm not even that invested in Newcastle. Flipping out. Southampton have grabbed the goal back against Bournemouth. Oh, it's a goal. It's a lovely goal. It's a lovely goal. It's a lovely goal. Sulemana. Good goal. I think Eddie Howe's thrown all his chances now at this, and this is literally the squad that stayed in. That didn't even go out. Gavadio there and flipping Tonali getting into it a little bit there as well. Doku's coming on for City. I'd assume that might be for Marmoush actually. Marmoush has been on the left side, hasn't he, a lot? So I'd assume he might bring him off. It looks like, yeah, Doku. I think the fourth goal's coming. Sorry, Newcastle fans, if you're in here, but I think that fourth goal's coming for City because Doku down that left side for City. I think he'll get the goal. Rico Lewis is on the ball here now. Foden. I tried to feed Haaland, but too hard with the pass there. Yeah, I reckon Marmoush. He's got his hat trick. Get his standing ovation. Come off. Enjoy the last 15 minutes. Look at that. Callum Wilson's not even following up the run. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with Newcastle, man. They're just woeful. Woeful. Look, just too easy, man. No one's pressurizing City. They just got time on the ball. Look at that. Back to Edison. No pressure. Just look, just played it out to Rico Lewis. Nothing. Another pass. Oh, lovely. That's a foul. That is a foul. Brilliant there from Salvinio. Lewis Hall was sold, sent to the shop and back with that one. Lovely from Salvinio. Lovely little dummy, but he's got a foul. I think we'll see the end of Marmoush now. I think he'll be coming off. Yeah, he's coming off. He'll get a standing ovation though, and I think that's. Oh, look, they're bringing on McAtee as well. That's when you know. That's when you know you're not scoring a goal when they start bringing on the kids. But Marmoush, well deserved hat trick today. Easily man of the match. Um, yeah, citizens, we are behind you. Yep, Man City are doing very, very well. They got to turn it around. So midweek, Real Madrid, that will not be easy, but they look like they're finding their form. They normally click into gear this part of the season. Yep. Tanaka, thank you very much for coming back. Second half, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Phil Foden's also come off. James McAtee's on with Doku. I think the fourth goal's coming. I'm sorry. Fourth goal's coming. I think Marmoush has just made our man of the match a lot easier. We know who's going to be man of the match, don't we? But we've got a foul there as well. Callum Wilson with the foul. Gotta feel sorry for these fans though, man. These Newcastle fans, man, because even from like Newcastle to Manchester is a long journey. It's a long journey. It's a long slog. But credit to them. Credit to them for traveling. Just can't see a goal. They got about 15 minutes of normal time plus stoppage. There won't be much stoppage time either. There hasn't really been anything that stopped it apart from them subs. But well done, Wilson. See, you gotta run down everything. Even if you don't think that was lovely from Haaland, he meant that ball off the back, Darko on the ball. But Newcastle have got to follow everything through, even if they think they're not going to get to it. Now's your chance to chase down every ball, every opportunity, chase it down because you don't know. You got to gamble and hope that you might get the goal. You might recover the ball. You might make Edison make a mistake or one of the centre backs, but it's been way too easy for Man City. Um, just been too easy for them. Way too easy. This light's doing my head in. Let's just leave the light. Should we just leave the light, guys? Let's leave the light because it's not working. Yeah, too easy for City, man. Too easy. They're just playing through them now as well. They're just playing through City now. It's just too easy. Now they brought on Doku. They could still bring on Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think they even will now. They've got that big game against Madrid coming up. It's just too easy. Way too easy. It's a lovely ball through. Oh, Haaland was nearly through. Yeah, Newcastle, man. What does this do to Newcastle in terms of their top four hopes? Does it really shatter anything? I don't think it changes much for them. This is always going to be a difficult game. There's a foul there from Kuznov, but this is always going to be a difficult game for Newcastle. But the fact that they've kind of lost in this manner in the way that they have, I think a lot of the Newcastle fans would have probably, especially off the back of that Madrid defeat, they would have fancied their chances today at the Etihad and just not doing the way that not playing the way that I thought they were going to play. You know, um, it's not been good for them. But let's see who they've got coming up as well, because that's always a big thing, isn't it? Who have Newcastle got coming up? I feel like they got some tricky fixtures actually. They got Forest next. They got Forest, then they got Liverpool midweek, 26th of November. Then they play Brighton, West Ham. Then they've got the final, Brentford, Leicester, United, Palace, Villa. They've actually got, I mean, the running at the end really bad. They got Chelsea, then they got Arsenal, and then they got Everton. So those last three games are going to be crucial if they want to get top four. Um, but I think Newcastle will be there or thereabouts. I think they're a really good team, really impressive. Eddie Howe's got them playing some good football, but you do have to question whether they can get it over the line and get that European football, that Champions League football, not just European football. Can they do it? Not with results like this, they won't. But I think they need to. Obviously, they need to keep hold of Isak as well in the summer. I think there will be clubs. I think there will be clubs coming in for him. Um, and I think a lot of it will hinge on whether they get Champions League football. If they don't get that, there's no guarantee that Isak will stay. Arsenal need a striker. Chelsea want a striker. Um, so you never know. I think they really do. Newcastle really do need Champions League football. Um, it's a lovely ball. That's the ball. That was the ball. Livramento, lovely run. Timed his run well. He just doesn't catch on to the ball though. But it's a lovely run in between the two defenders, but he just doesn't latch on to the ball. But that's what Kieran Trippier should have been doing in the first half, and he just wasn't doing it. So, that would have been the run that you would have seen Livramento make in the first half, but he was on the flipping bench, so he couldn't have done it. And that's why Eddie Howe can't be playing Kieran Trippier in games like this, because he's going to let you down. He's going to let you down. Just under 10 minutes to go. Doku's on the ball. Oh, he's done him. He's just done him. And look, the difference between City. So Doku's now, I mean, look at that. Edge of the box. Silvino took a wicked deflection, has gone out for a corner. But Doku's got the ball. Whilst he's running down the wing, you've got Haaland, you've got Silvino, you've got Foden in the first half, but you've got all those sort of players, Haaland, they're all running into the box. They're all trying to make something happen. Newcastle, they get the ball and there's no one in the box. That's the difference. That's how you win games. And now they've got a corner. And now John Stones has come up. So that's the difference between Newcastle and City today, is that they just weren't set up for a counter press. Gundogan with the corner. Goal. 4-0. 4-0. Easy as well. McAtee. McAtee with a goal. It was so easy. It was gonna come. That goal was gonna come. It was so easy. Back post, poorly defended. Again, I feel like that might be his first Premier League goal. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I feel like it might be. It's also 3-1 Bournemouth, Marcus Tavernier. Oh, Tonali at the back. What are you doing? What's he doing? Oh, Newcastle, man. The lovely flick on by Haaland as well, but Tonali, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how or what you're doing, but it's 4-0. It's well deserved. Newcastle just have not been at it today. Um, that was one of the easiest goals out of the four that they've scored. It's just too easy. Too easy. Can't allow those kind of unmarked goals to go in. So I think we can officially say game over. James McAtee makes it 4-0 Man City. Some more kids coming on here for City. It looks like Kovacic as well. Looks like Mateus Nunes, I think, coming on. Too easy, man. Too easy. Just been poor, man, from start to finish for these boys. O'Reilly, I think, is coming on for City as well. Youth player. You know, Pep's got it right today. Just poor, man. I'm disappointed in Newcastle. I really am. Really am disappointed in them. I thought they were going to give us a bit more of a game. Um, yeah, 10 minutes for the celebration. I hope City will never disappoint. They won't, man. Not in this game anyway, but they have been disappointing. I'll be honest. They haven't been the City that we thought we were going to get to see. Haaland's down. Looks like he's holding his knee as well. He's actually holding his knee. Haaland's actually like down, holding his knee. Pep's got his hands on his head. This don't look good. I think he's saying he's okay, I think. I didn't see what happened there either. Oh, oh. Yeah, he's just like ran into the ground. I don't know if I don't think that's good, you know? I don't think that's good. I actually don't think this Haaland injury is good. City are on fire, but so is Haaland's knee at the moment. I generally don't think this is a good injury because there's no tackle, there's no challenge, there's nothing. He's just running towards the ball and he sort of jolts his knee a little bit. I didn't look good, you know. He's up though. He's up, but it didn't look good. It did not look good. He's coming off, I think. He's coming off. That did not look good. He's walking off though. So if you're a City fan, he's coming off. Maybe he was going to come off anyway, but it didn't look good. The way he just sort of, his knee buckles a little bit. He doesn't seem too concerned, but he might be a doubt for the game now midweek. He's limping slightly a little bit. Not that I'm wishing hate. I would never wish injuries or anything on any player at all, but you don't want to have Haaland out for a game that is so important in the midweek game. You know, you need him. If you're a City fan, you want him in the team. No one was around him either. He was running towards the ball. His studs got caught in the ground, and then his knee just jolted a little bit. So it didn't look good. I'll be honest, it did not look good. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure he'll be assessed and part of that squad going to Spain to try and claw back the 3-2 deficit, man, that they got this week or last week. Oh, lovely from Darku. Even better by Livramento. Goes out for a City throw. Don't know what's going on there, but it seems like a little bit of concern on the bench there for Haaland, to be fair. But yeah, I think he'll be all right. That pass from Edison has been on all game, literally through the middle of the pitch. He's just passed it. Edison's literally just had the ball, passed it through the midfield, and City have nearly scored from it. And that's just been the literally the story of the day so far is that Edison has been able to pass the ball from defense to midfield and create an attacking option for Manchester City. And here we go again. Isak's obviously gone to the left with Callum Wilson coming on about 10-15 minutes ago. Hasn't changed anything. Uh, yeah, there's no threat from Newcastle at all. No threat whatsoever. Really poor from them, actually. Really poor. Just under 60 seconds of normal time left. Going to the last minute of the game. Appreciate everyone, of course, who's been part of the live watch along. Even if you're here afterwards as well. Again, make sure you subscribe, you like the video and all that stuff. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be 4-0 Newcastle. Yeah, just poor, man. Poor from them. I think Isak's coming off actually, I think here now. Oh, it's a naughty one from Savino, you know. He's just showing on Lewis Hall. They're just showing the replay. And he got away with that. He did get away with that. But I think Isak's coming off. I'm sure we'll just see number 14 come up. Yeah, Isak's off. And Kraft's come on. Just under. I reckon there'll be what, 2 minute stoppage, maybe three at a push. I reckon there'll be 2 minutes. 4 minutes of stoppage time. There has been quite a few subs, but I didn't think there'd be 4 minutes. But here we are. That's a minute. That's a goal a minute from Newcastle. I can't see it happening. We're 20 seconds into the first minute already. Looks like City have got their victory. I'm going to go for Marmoush, man of the match. I think anyone in the chat, let me know who you think, but I think Marmoush deserves it. 3 goals, 14-minute hat trick in the first half. I think he's going to be a danger to the Premier League next season, I'll be honest. I think Marmoush he's up there. He's going to be one of the quality players in the Premiership. He's just got everything about him. He's got the pace, agility, the power, the shots, the passing. He can take on defenders. He's going to be a nightmare. He's going to be an absolute nightmare in the Premier League, just like Mo Salah has and other players. It's a foul to City. Doku fouled. Etihad is emptying. Um, yeah, City have been good today though. Credit City, they've been good. They probably needed to get that result today to go on midweek and try and return back the oh, bit of breaking news here from Manchester United fans. Amad Diallo expected to miss the last 3 months after a training and injury. So if you're a United fan in the group, breaking news there from Fabrizio Romano. Amad is out for the season. Amad is out, man. Crazy. Crazy. Citizens were not sleeping with shoes today because of the pain. The bar is closed. Now citizens are celebrating to be our number 4. Yeah. 4 good goals. 4 very good goals today from City. Even James McAtee's goal, right place, right time from the corner. Lovely flick on from Haaland, but it's just been Newcastle sort of hungover from that Birmingham City game last Saturday, last Saturday, and yeah, it just doesn't look good, man. Doesn't look good for Newcastle, but they've got to get these results out of the way. They get these results out of the way. They've got a month to go to that final at Wembley against Liverpool. Could be 5. Savino's on the run here. He's held at the ball really well against Dan Burn. It's probably going to just hold on to it for a little bit. Wait for some more bodies to get forward. Doku looking to lay it off there. Rico Lewis. I reckon they'll just retain the ball for the next minute now. Yeah, they just hold on to it now. Brilliant game though for City. I think the ref was going to give a foul on Rico Lewis, but City still have the ball. John Stones just passing it around with, oh, very short one. Doku. I think this will be the last bit of play now. The last bit of play for, for Newcastle to even try and salvage something, but it ain't going to happen. We're going into the last 10 seconds of the game. Really unfortunate for them. Really unfortunate. That's it. It's done. It's done. There we have it. Manchester City 4, Newcastle nil. Marmoush hat trick. James McAtee with the goals. Man of the match performance from Marmoush. No Kevin De Bruyne wasn't needed. No Bernardo Silva wasn't needed. Full rest for Madrid. Pep back to winning ways. Newcastle got some answers there. Some questions that they need to answer, to be fair. Yeah, they needed to get that out of their system, but well done there. Haaland was a bit quiet, wasn't he? Wasn't really much from Haaland, but um, yeah, really good win. Really positive win. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, Tanaka, for joining. Appreciate it. We're gonna try and keep doing these watch alongs. So if you're here, subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Get the comments going. We can get a little community going on a Saturday. But really good, really good. Before we go, let's just check the check the other scores. I think the Villa game's still going on here now. They've just flipped over to the Villa game. So let's watch the last couple of minutes of this. 1-1 still. They're in the last minute of the game. As I said, I've pinned the, if you're on YouTube anyway, you'll see this, but it is in the group chat, the chat on Facebook. Head over to From the Shed End. Make sure you head over there because we're going to be doing our video over there very shortly. But Villa look like they're going to have to settle for a point here tonight. Literally last kick of the game, I think, coming up. I think it's all but done. Ipswich got a hard fought point here. Well deserved by the sounds of it as well. They're 10 men for pretty much most of the second half, Ipswich. So credit to them. Bournemouth won 3-1 against Southampton. That's now still playing actually. Fulham full time 2-1 against Forest. So that's a defeat to Forest. West Ham are still losing 1-0 to Brentford. It looks like this is going to end 1-1 at Villa Ipswich. And then, of course, 5:30, we've got Crystal Palace Everton. That's a really big game. We're not doing a watch long for that, but we will be having a match review of all the weekend's games in our live debate show on Monday. So make sure you check in with that. The panel will be back. We'll have our good panel that we normally have on the debate show. So make sure you tune in for that one. I'm going to sign off from here. As I said, make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Appreciate everyone that's been here. Obviously, the lighting wasn't lighting. As you've seen, the light was just not working today. So we look like we're in a dark room. We're not. But appreciate everyone that's been involved. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace. I'm out.